Good morning all. In this session we'll be discussing about the different type of class definitions. Okay, there are different type of classes we can create. Here is an example of a local class. Okay, local classes are known as a class definition which is inside a function. Okay, so this is a function, just some function. Okay, and inside this function we are creating another function, another classes. Okay, and I am creating an object inside also. So this class will be useful or used inside this function only. Okay, so this obj as well as this class will be accessible only inside this function. Okay, this is known as the local scope classes or local classes. So here in this example, void fun is our function. Okay, and here inside this function we have created one class, my class, and here we have created one object ob. Okay, this ob as well as this my class is accessible only inside this function. Okay, ob ob dot put I, we will call this function put I. What it will be doing? Put I will initialize the I to n. Okay, so the I of this ob will be initialized 10. Then ob dot get I, what it will do? It will return I. So it will be printing what? Cout ob dot get I. It will be printing what? The I of this ob. So it will be printing what? 10. This is the multiple classes. Multiple classes means in this inside the inside what we'll say, inside the same program we have the different class definitions and we can use it. Okay, so in this case we can see there is a class name there. Okay, class name, the class definition semicolon, the second class name, class definition, like that we can create. So in this case also we have created two classes, test as well as student. In the same program itself we can create these things. Okay, so here actually in this case we are creating or we are using this test object, or we are creating this test object inside this class student. Okay, so here if we are doing like this, what we will do, here it will be the one of the attribute will be what? Our test m. And how I will call this function? Whenever I am creating a student object and student, say I have created like student st and st dot init test, whenever I am saying, what will happen? It will it is already containing one private object m, okay, which is of type this test, and in that test m dot t of 0 is initialized with 25, m dot t of 1 is initialized with 22, m dot t of 2 will be initialized with 24. Means what? The marks of 0, marks 1, second mark, third mark initialized with 25, 22 and 24. Otherwise we can do like we are entering it from the user, that is cin m dot t of 0, cin m dot t of 1, cin m dot t of 2, like that we can give. Okay, so this is a usage of multiple classes where one class uses the object of another class. Okay, and the next type is nested classes. Nested classes is nothing but there is a class definition, there is an outer class, and inside the class definition we have the definition of another class. This is known as the nested class, just like the nested loops and all, nested if and all. The definition of this thing, this class definition class is inside another class. So here is an example. So this class dob, okay, this class dob's definition is inside the class student. So this is known as what? This class DOB can be used only inside this student. Okay, and here it is made as public, so this class DOB can be used in the main also, but through the interfaces only. Okay, this is a program for implementation that you can try to do this thing. Program to create a class student with the properties ID, name, semester and 3 test mark, which should be defined in 3 separate class properties. Okay, and it must contain the behavior. What is the behavior? The functions. Okay, functions to accept the data, calculate the average of the best 2 test marks, and it must print the data. Okay, I hope you will do it in home, and let me hear any doubts related with this, or let me see any programs related that you have done. This is another program. After doing these two programs, we will be understanding how we can create a class, how we can define the properties, how we can define the functions and all. Okay, thank you.